Good afternoon. It says I'm live. I'm still waiting on the button up there. All right, there we go. Hello, James. All right. Tomorrow. Oh, this is Randy Carvin, and this is Rant and Randy's rant for that dreadful day, March 4th. Well, what happened, QAnon? It didn't happen. That's what happened. First off, I want to mention tomorrow is vaccine day for Grace and I. It's camcorder. I'm thinking about carrying it. Now, I'll probably end up uh, taping her, getting her vaccine. She doesn't know how to operate this. We're going to make an attempt at it. Uh, if she can get me lined up in it, maybe we can see me from the side or whatever. I'm going to have to turn this right hand shoulder at the drive through for him to do. There's hardly any muscle on this left shoulder at all. I'm afraid it would make it worse. I can only reach up that high with that one, or like this. I'm not looking forward to having it feel worse. All right, let's get down to it today. Today, the golden calf is to be inaugurated, baby. It's and we learned yesterday it took more than 3 hours to get the National Guard to the Capitol while rioters were running wild. Mike Pence, his lips are still attached to the golden calf's behind. We found that out in an op ed he wrote. They were coming for Mike Pence. Uh, and his op ed was talking about sufficient voter irregularities. Really? Uh, Biden, yesterday, President Biden was talking about Texas and Mississippi. Now looks like Alabama's going to join it. Uh, Said it's Neanderthal thinking opening up. Baby, it's all about the power and the money. That's what it's about. Same thing with that lady in Alabama, the damn governor. They're thinking about money and power at any cost. They don't care that it kills people. Uh, Now, Democrats and Biden, uh, through council culture, are being blamed for Dr. Zeus's publisher pulling some of his books. That's up to the publisher. Democrats and Biden did not do that, but we'll get blamed for it. Uh, Fox News is pushing the bullshit, and the Republicans are backing it. Uh, to me, that's hilarious. I mean, anything that happens is council culture, and yet they're getting on all these programs. What's been canceled? Their voice hadn't been canceled. They're spewing all kind of bullshit on conservative TV and radio. So how's that counsel? Uh, their new mantra is conservative voices are being silenced. Give me a break. I'm sorry, you snowflakes. I can't even say that with a straight face. Yesterday, Jackson, Mississippi went for the 16th day with no running water or water uh, under a boil order. Uh, Last month's storm bursted water mains all over town. And I'm proud to say, as far as I know, and keep in mind, I don't have local TV over there, 2.5 miles away. I get it from 60 miles away or 30 something miles. I'm not even sure. I've never been to Ottumwa, Iowa, but we do get their Fox nice on over the air. But yet, 2.5 miles away, we can't get that. But I don't think any water mains busted here through our sub-zero weather. And has anybody seen the hip hop video with uh, the star Roger Stone? Just thinking about that is funny. Featuring the leader of the Proud Boys. Roger dodged questions about the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers. All he would say, it wasn't right what happened on January 6th, but yet he's one of them that was stop the steal. He came up with it. The House is voting on the sweeping voting and ethics bill, H.R. 1. Hope to hear that passed the House. The police reform bill in the name of George Floyd passed by Democrats solely. They thought a Republican had voted, but then he corrected it. He had voted incorrectly. H.R. 1 number is priority designated by Speaker Pelosi as the most important for our democracy. And the other bill had a higher number. And that tells you how many times bills like that have come up, under bitch. And he needed a good beating anyway, simply because what he said on Fox after what he said after he voted not to convict the golden calf. We learned today, one minute, I want to get the rest of this. Senate Republicans will delay COVID-19 relief bill by having it read. All 626 pages of the bill. Ron Johnson and Texas senators, of course, will vote against. Texas senators, that's disgraceful. After all the pain and hurt that Texans have gone through, and they will vote against the bill and trying to delay it as long as they can. Today, we learned that Michael Flynn's brother was on the call with Major General Walker. The optics of sending guard wouldn't look good. No, because it was white faces out there, it wasn't black people. Today appears the golden calf is not inaugurated. Another QAnon lie. Uh, Governor Brian Kemp embarrasses himself in support of the golden calf if he runs in 2024. Power and money, baby. That's what that's all about. After they were calling for jailing Brian Kemp, and that was the golden calf that was calling for it. Compare it to the yellow brick road. Republicans lack courage, like the line was talking about. They lack courage. They don't have the guts to stand up to him. Uh, Keep a watch on the cabinet official and criminal probes for ethics and other charges. Example, former Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao. And as I said earlier, Alabama is going to join Mississippi and Texas in dropping the mask mandate and business restriction. Again, baby, it's money and power. Senate began reading every word of the relief bill, 628 pages long. Uh, Following will be 20 hours of debate. Ron Johnson insisted on the reading of the bill. Wonder why? Delay for the American people. Let's never forget the Republicans don't gain from the latest COVID relief bill, not getting a big uh, hand over to corporations in this bill. So, of course, they're against it. They ignore that Americans uh, are hurting. They don't give a shit. Uh, they aren't hurting. That's what counts. and they don't give a damn about human lives. That's collateral damage uh, for them, for the money and the power, baby. They don't care because they're not being hurt. They're making good money, and they get that lobbyist money too. Lawmakers are being, we're now finding out lawmakers were being in contact with the insurrectionists. It's being investigated. Uh, the days around January 6th. We'll find out more about that, hopefully, for the Friday show. Uh, and there has been a request made by the National Guard at two for an additional 2 months. Uh, and that all spins off of this. The Golden Calf was supposed to be inaugurated today, and the Capitol Police are asking for the assistance of the Guard for another 2 months. And I think that's a good idea. We'll hear whether the sorry Republican, well, we know they're sorry. We know they're chicken. They have no courage. And I won't slam them. I slammed uh, Mitch instead. Uh, we know that we have to keep a watch out for the next couple of months just because something uh, didn't happen today. Uh, it wouldn't surprise me. I did learn, though, that Michael Flynn, I heard that Michael Flynn is making a speech somewhere today. Excuse me. So I'll hear about that in my news dump tonight, and I'll have more for everybody on that. Plus, maybe even a recording that I can send to OneDrive and send that out separately. Because I feel it's important for the Blue Dot family. Is if I had a smartphone, we wouldn't had this knocked out. Wouldn't have been any problem. We could have gone live, Grace and I, but we don't have a smartphone. So this is my technology. I may or may not have anything. We'll just see. I would like for that to be out there to show that a Blue Dot family member, one of your voices out here, uh, got the first dose. And I imagine it's going to be Pfizer. Don't know. It might be Moderna, but I doubt that it would be J&J because that's only been a couple of days, and I don't think they got it to a Dare County Health Department yet. So we will find out tomorrow what vaccine we'll get our first dose, and I'm happy to do it. Uh, I want to get that second dose and get it over with, but I realize until we reach herd immunity, I'm still going to be wearing a mask. Grace will wear a mask when I go to gas pump. I wear gloves. I stress that everybody stay careful. Uh, we're seeing this go down faster, though, under President Joe Biden than it had been, and that's a good thing. And then Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama want to screw it up and kill more people. Give me a fucking break. Damn. That shows stupidity from the Republicans. Any way they can mess with people's lives and kill them, they don't care. It's all about the money and the power, baby. Well, I'll let you go at this time. Hello, Lisa. Hello, John. Hello, Linda. And let's see. Hello, Carol. And hello, Ann. All right. We had a pretty good crowd today. Let me see if I can look through this. Make sure I didn't skip anybody. And of course, James Simmons was the first one in the room today. Uh, Indeed, James. Share this shit. Get it out there. I'll be on it. I'll be at the family meeting later on. I want you to go down, like, and share. If you're not in this blue room, you're new here, please subscribe. If we all pull together, we're all in this together. Right now, we would like to see it end to where we don't have uh, to stay away from family. Fortunately for us, we've done so successfully, but that's why my mother-in-law is still not even registered with the health department uh, to get her vaccine, and she needs to do it. She's 82 years old. So I'm trying to stay on her to get it done, get signed up where she can do it. She might be able to call today and be able to get the vaccine tomorrow. I've even got a form for her that she could come by and get it, fill it out, because I had to go back and get another one. They had told me on the phone we only needed one, but that would have only listed me, and then we would have had to take the time for Grace to fill out another one. Grace has already got her form done, so we're ready, baby. All right, I'll leave you at this time with peace, resist, persist, and I insist we keep pushing. We need that relief. The American people have to get vaccinated. Don't hesitate to be vaccinated. Uh, I'm sure Blue Dot family members are not going to hesitate on this, but it's the other people on the other side. I worry about your health too. All right, that's it. Have a good one and share this shit. Thank you for being here. Bye bye now. Share this shit.